Hey guys, Rio here, back with another video. In this video, I'll explain what kind of training I did during the lockdown here in Thailand and how I was able to not only maintain but actually gain strength on my bench, squat, and deadlift without using any weights. So normally in the past, I only trained 3 to 4 days a week based around the bench, squat, and deadlift, and then basically no real training outside of the gym. Now, personally, I took this time as a challenge to myself to train even harder. So instead of training 3 to 4 days a week, I actually trained like 7 days a week for the whole 11 to 12 weeks of lockdown, minus about 2 days off, I think. I also set a lot of goals to accomplish, such as getting a 1-minute handstand, which I actually made a video tutorial on. So other than actually training more often, I'm sure you're probably wondering, like, how did you actually not only maintain, but actually get stronger during this time? Now, especially for anyone that's been training like regularly for numerous years, to using only body weight, such as push-ups, pull-ups, etc., we know there's a ton of difference. And for example, just a regular body weight push-up isn't going to add pounds to our bench press. And what about legs? How do you build any meaningful strength or muscle with body weight only exercises? For many of us, nearly all leg exercises are just too easy to do, and we can do far more repetitions of them compared to what we normally do with squat and deadlift in the gym. So basically, it's definitely necessary for us to do something more. So during the first month or so here in Bangkok, I had access to the parks, so I could do a little bit more exercises. But for about 6 weeks time, the parks also closed, and then I only had my little apartment to work out in. I didn't even have access to a pull-up bar. Now for legs, I didn't really train legs a lot. I didn't do a lot of volume, I didn't do a lot of sets or reps, but I thought surely there would be a way to at least maintain nearly all the strength that I had. So the exercises that I mainly did were,
for the anterior chain, I did mainly pistol squats and shrimp squats.
And then I got a really thick band and started doing some band deadlifts.
As well, I also did Nordic hamstring curls for the posterior chain. These are super hard, and there's pretty much a limitless progression. Pistol squats are fairly easy for me, so though I didn't really have a way to add much weight of any sort, I would do them with pauses, as you can see, for 3 to 8 reps. To finish legs, I did higher reps with sissy squats. Great exercise to fry the quads. Another thing I focused on was flexibility for legs. I worked 30 minutes every day to try and get the splits, which I'm still a long ways from getting, but the added flexibility has enabled me to get a somewhat better position in the sumo deadlift, so I can be more efficient, and efficiency equals strength. Now for muscle and strength with the pushing muscles, being able to use gymnastic rings for about half of the time while gyms were closed was a huge factor, I believe. Especially building stability to challenge myself just as much as heavy bench pressing does. I did quite a wide variety of push-up movements, dips, etc., as well as things like back levers and working on straight arm tendon strength. Then when the parks closed and I only had my small apartment, I worked a lot on planche leans, pseudo push-ups, archer and typewriter push-ups. There's definitely not as many exercises that you can do if you're limited to just inside training and don't even have any sort of equipment, but it's probably not as limited as you may think.
Now there's a lot more exercises that I did to hit all the different muscle groups, but that'll have to wait for another video. The bottom line is, if you really want it, you can get it, and even have fun with it. I hope this video can help someone to start or continue in their pursuit of fitness and strength. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
If you guys learned something and enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up to show your support.